Hello everyone, I wanted to show you this tree. It's hollow. Look at it. The wood looks so neat. There's a spot for somebody when it's raining. So today I wanted to talk about the question, are you haughty? Still got a bit of sun rays there in the back, even though the sun's not shining today, but hey, got some light there, which is great. Yes, are you haughty? And what I mean by that, are you in a position of responsibility and you are lording yourself over other people, running them down, giving them a difficult time, abusing your trust? And you know, when you're in a position of responsibility, it's easy to do this. I think sometimes if depends on your personality. You know, there are people, very rare people, who are good managers, but I do find sometimes when people are in a situation where they're in a position of responsibility, could be anything, could be a home situation, you know, they take it upon themselves to be quite rude, quite out of order, and mistreat people for no reason at all. No matter what they do, nothing is right. If they don't like somebody, they can keep picking on them, making them feel like they've done something when they haven't. And sometimes when somebody is relying on their job or just being in a home situation, living with somebody, they feel that they have to do whatever, you know, that person says to keep them happy. And the thing is, they're never happy. So this is something that you have to be mindful of. And as a person in a position of responsibility, you must stop yourself. If you find yourself treating people unfairly, you must stop yourself, because you know that it's never too late to change, to be a better person, and to earn respect from people. You know, sometimes I find respect is given to people who actually don't know how to do their job. They don't have basic human skills of civility, of a good nature, sense of humor, and they don't know how to talk to people. Yes, and it all too often I do find people, they you know, they don't do a good job themselves, and people who are doing a good job, they treat them as if they're not. And this is how they can, you know, they can actually get rid of a person that they don't like for whatever reason. They can give them a hard time, and eventually the poor person gets fed up and leaves. And you know, if you want to hold on to somebody that's good, I would say come to your senses and you know, treat people respectfully. Everybody deserves respect. Doesn't matter why you don't like somebody or not. You have to be accepting of everybody. Obviously, if they're being negative, or you know, there's somebody you don't need to be around, then don't. But generally, people should be given the benefit of the doubt, treated equally, and not mistreated by people who are in perhaps a higher rank or family member, because that's not going to get you anywhere. Because you know, this person, you're wearing them down with your behavior, and there's going to be a point where, you know, they are going to be negatively affected by the way you treat them, and you're going to suffer for this in the end, because they're not going. There's some people that won't put up with it. The ones that do put up with it, you're damaging them. And do you want to really do that? You know, ask yourself that question. So it's very easy when you're in a position of responsibility to say, yeah, I'm the one making the rules, I'm the one that makes decisions. But you have to be very humble as well when you do that, because other people's lives are in your hands. Their livelihoods, if it's a job, or if it's a living situation, it might be a relationship. So, you know, it's for your own benefit to treat people in a respectful way. Don't mistreat them. Earn that respect if you want respect. And let people feel empowered by letting them make some choices as well. Small choices, perhaps, you know, that they can make. But I'll give you an example. You know, I used to work at a place where basically I'm vegetarian, and they had a vegetarian meal. But I was expected to have that same meal every day because I was vegetarian. And yet there were other things on the menu that I could have picked. And I paid for this. I paid for this lunch at work, yes. But the manager there didn't like me and used to order the same thing for me every day. And you do get sick of eating the same thing. And you're paying for it. And this is very silly because I should be in a position as a vegetarian to have same choice as somebody who's a meat eater. And I do find on menus as well, there's less choice for somebody who's a vegetarian. And even if there is vegetarian option, sometimes it's just one thing you can order, or if there is other things, they're not as good as the meat things, or sometimes there's no meat substitute. So, if there's going to be like a burger, and you're making it a vegetarian burger, I went to one place that didn't even have anything in there except salad. You know, put something in there, soya, anything, um, something vegetarian. You could even put a slice of aubergine, vegetables in there, anything, to compensate for the meat not being there. But I do find as a vegetarian, forget about eating out. There's nothing there. Home food is so much better when you're vegetarian. And in fact, so much more delicious. I've always made uh, homemade vegetarian everything, and nothing beats my cooking. So homegrown is the best. Give it a go. Thanks. Bye.